Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kristen Flum.
And I'm Marvin Bartlett. Kentucky voters have spoken and matchups are set for the fall.
Turnout was low on this primary election day, but there were still many spirited races on the ballot.
We begin with the Republican race for United States Senate. Senator Rand Paul easily advanced to the general election, seeking another term in the spot he's held since 2010. You can see there with 89% of the vote in, he has about 86% of the total.
On the other side of the U.S. Senate race, the race was quickly called for former state lawmaker Charles Booker. As you can see, he picked up about 74% of the vote tonight. The next closest opponent was Joshua Blanton with about 10%. A lot of money will be spent on this U.S. Senate race in the fall as Democrats try and flip the seat.
But Rand Paul will push the fact that he stands to have more power in Washington if Republicans gain control of the Senate. Paul is a strong supporter of the Second Amendment and wants to encourage second chance employment for nonviolent offenders. He has gained a national voice in promoting a philosophy of limited government and restraint in U.S. foreign policy.
On the Democratic side, Charles Booker was the front runner from the outset in this year's Democratic primary.
He celebrated tonight in Louisville. Georgia Reed Godfrey was there when the win became official.
Charles Booker has already made history once, and here on primary election night, he's making history again. It first started in 2018 when he became one of the youngest black state lawmakers in the nation. And now he's the first black candidate to earn a nomination for one of Kentucky's congressional seats.
It's just time for a change.
Charles Booker is the Democratic candidate for one of Kentucky's U.S. Senate seats. A history-making nomination.
The Commonwealth of Kentucky has never had a black person to be the top of the ticket, to be a major party nominee for U.S. Senate.
Booker grew up on the west side of Louisville, an area of town historically plagued with poverty. Humble beginnings, his supporters say, make him the best candidate.
When his book, From the Hood to the Holler, which means it doesn't matter wherever you are, he is gonna do what he can to fix, support, it doesn't make a difference where you are.
And his roots were on display Tuesday night as children from the neighborhood he grew up in showcased why his nomination is inspirational. He's now using those beginnings to pave what he's calling the Kentucky New Deal, a platform focused on the people of Kentucky and moving forward. Progressive ideas supporters want.
I've longed for progressive politics in Kentucky for a long time. With the attack on Roe right now, I'm very concerned about gay rights and things like that, and the future with me and my partner and the possibility of getting married being under attack. So I'm very concerned about that.
He used Tuesday's win as an example of how anything is possible, regardless of where you're from.
There was a time that my family was not seen as a human being in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And we could take that history and believe that nothing is possible. We could take that history and lose hope. We could take that history and fall back and give in to the hate. But that's not what we did today. That's not what we did today.
With these results, Booker will now head on to face Senator Rand Paul in November. If he wins then, he'll be making history one more time. In Louisville, Georgia Reed Godfrey, Fox 56 News.